everyone, it's Aaron Hilliard again, off on another fungal adventure. I'm heading to the Olympic Peninsula Fungi Festival in Port Angeles, Washington to go see tons of awesome mushrooms in the woods, hang out with awesome people, eat amazing food, check out the festival. So come with me on this episode, on this adventure of Mushroom Wonderland.
Welcome to Mushroom Wonderland.
Driving through Sequim, Washington right now, which is a really unique area because it's one of the lowest rainfall amounts because of this rain shadow created by the Olympic Mountains. And so the rain just kind of gets blocked from this area. But if you go 45 miles as the crow flies out to Forks, Washington, it's one of the highest rainfall amounts in the United States. So I'm going to be in Port Angeles, which is just kind of in between those two, makes for really good fungal diversity. Okay, I'm arriving at the fairgrounds. Following Chris and Oliver out of here to the foray spot. So I'm heading to join a group with the Biodiversity Collective survey. This is an area where there were 2 dams on the Elwha River. There was a man-made lake here for about 100 years called Lake Aldwell, and they removed the dams and drained the lake. So it's kind of a good look into how reestablishing an environment like this looks and how long it might take before it starts to look like the surrounding area. Here we're crossing the Elwha River. This is a new bridge, and over here used to be a huge lake.
How you doing?
Good. You must be Mark.
Mark Charles, yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm David. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey Mark, how do I say thank you?
Hottenson.
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 Yeah.
So we're not going to collect here. We were here yesterday and it was pretty dry. There's a little bit stuff in the conifers, but we'll walk out and just look at where the old Lake Aldwell was, and we can kind of get a sense of how it looked when the dam was there and now, and we'll talk a little bit about what we're looking at in the soils as well.
So we're just gonna check out the site down here right now.
Yeah, we've been kind of focused around the lake, and we haven't really done a lot of collecting this year on the lake bed yet.
Okay.
Last year we focused a ton on the lake bed.
Yeah.
So we're trying to kind of get an idea of the different habitats and what grow in the different ecozones.
Yeah.
And also then we can get an idea of the difference between the restoration sites and the forest that's been like replanted, and then some of the forest that's been like less messed with. One of the most amazing things about the lake site that we've noticed is that the fungi are returning and really recolonizing the lake bed already within 10 years, which I didn't realize it could happen that fast.
All right, we just made kind of a quick stop here to look at the riverbed and hear the little spiel. Where are we heading now?
So we're gonna head up to the next spot where we're doing the research site that is the conifer forest.
Oh, cool.
And this is gonna have a lot of like old growth Douglas fir and various like hemlock and cedar. So we're gonna look at kind of like what the forest and the river looked like before they filled it up with water. And
We're gonna head up the river a little ways and actually get into the woods and start looking at mushrooms.
they're here.
Yay.
So last year, we found a really cool mushroom in here. It was fruiting really heavily. And it's a mushroom that I'd say is like kind of uncommon. Right, you can actually see some right here. There's a couple little baby ones. And then you've got a couple, yeah, I think over there. So it's Spatialaria is actually the genus. We call them like earth tongues. And so you can see it's got a little stipe. And then it's, we call spatulate, but it's flattened out at the end. So they are an Ascomycete. So they're related to the cup fungi, even though it doesn't look like a cup, which is a little confusing. So when we find something like this, and I was kind of bad, I picked one right away. One of the things that I'll do is take a picture of them first. That way we can kind of get an idea of like, oh, they like to grow like deeper in the duff, buried in the duff. And then I'll take 1 or 2 of them and I'll pick them gently, making sure to try to get the whole base. And I'll set them next to a couple that are growing. So I try to find more than one, preferably, for a nice mushroom shot. It's a lot easier to take one picture with all of the features of the mushroom than having to take 8 different pictures, because one's of the top of the cap, one's of the gills, one's of the stem. So it's nice to be able to see all the features of the mushroom, and that would be from the top of the cap all the way to the bottom of the stem.
Hey, so I'm here in the woods with Harte Singer, and you're going to be doing the DNA sequencing here at the Olympic Peninsula Fungi Fest, yeah?
That's correct, yeah. So
Yeah.
I brought my entire lab in a van, and I have it set up at the fairgrounds. And so mushrooms like this that we collect, we're gonna post observations on iNaturalist, and then I'll sample a little bit of DNA using a toothpick just to scratch the gills, dip it into a buffer solution, and that'll absorb the DNA, and then we'll amplify it with PCR, and then get a DNA sequence, and with any luck, we'll have sequences within a week of the event.
Man, that's pretty quick. And
Yeah.
so how many of these can you do in a weekend?
Earlier this year, about a month and a half ago, I was at NAMA in Vermont. We did 1,700. Took
Whoa.
a fairly large team to actually do the sampling and set up the DNA sequencing.
Yeah.
But the biggest part of the process is looking at the results. And so I have a team of about 15 people who will go and meticulously look at each sequence. Organization I work for is called Fundus, the Fungal Diversity Survey.
Okay.
We're a nationwide nonprofit, and we send people out looking for mushrooms. We have a couple of rare challenges where we will post about a rare species of mushroom and engage people to go in the forest looking for it, and we'll do DNA sequencing on those. My hope is that I can teach enough people to do this so that I won't have to do it all myself, and there'll be a lot of people loving the labor as well.
Cool. So did you get into the DNA stuff because you're a mycophile, because you love mushrooms? I mean, are mushrooms your background?
No, my background was as a chef, and that's what got me into mushrooms. I
nice.
realized that I could just find them in the forest, and I really enjoyed eating them. But then I started getting very curious about all the other ones that I wasn't collecting to eat, and it turns out it's pretty hard to identify mushrooms, even for experts.
Good example of just somebody's enthusiasm can take you right down the rabbit hole as deep as you want to go. So nice to meet you and talk to you, and we'll see you around this weekend and catch up with what work you're doing back at the fairgrounds.
Awesome.
So, thanks, Hart.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Kendra Dudinsky in the woods. How are you doing today?
Doing good. How about you?
Good, good. And she's always on the Facebook identification forums and stuff. Really good mushroom identifier. So what's your background in mushrooms?
Once I realized that there's so much we don't know about mushrooms, it just really sparked my curiosity and made me want to learn everything I could.
Yeah. And do you have like a job doing mushroom stuff, or is this just a pastime?
Not
for you?
even remotely related to this. Yeah. I'm
Cool.
a civil engineer
Oh,
in
awesome.
my daily life. So
Wow. So this is a good way to get out of the office
totally
or whatever.
very different. I think the thing that I love the most about mushrooms is how it puts you in touch with your senses. So it's something that I feel like I hadn't really tapped into before I got into fungi.
Yeah.
Really noticing every nuanced smell, every little texture, all of those little bits and pieces, which I think we fall out of touch with in our modern lives.
Yeah.
And it really made me feel connected, I think, again, to nature. So that's what I
Yeah.
love most about them.
Cool. Yeah. It kind of makes you slow down
Yeah.
and become more mindful of what's around you. Well, cool. Nice seeing you in the
Yeah, you
woods, and
too.
thanks
Always.
for talking to me.
Yeah.
Look at this. She has like a kangaroo pouch, a little electric hand warmer. That is super cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you need to do detailed stuff.
Plus you can like stick things in there.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it might melt your mushrooms though. Probably keep them out
Yeah,
of there.
no, not the
Yeah.
mushrooms.
Big old chunky golden chanterelles growing here. Looks like a early flush, a young flush right here. Here's one of these grisettes, a western grisette, or some kind of a volvate brown amanita. And I ate one of these like a week ago. It was actually really pretty tasty. Ooh, I think Kendra spotted one of my basket list mushrooms. Some branching going on, huh?
Indeed. This is a really nice and very cool rare mushroom to see.
There they are. Look at that.
Okay. We'll be right there.
Gosh, those are one of the coolest mushrooms.
So not only is this mushroom a sexually reproductive structure, it's making spores, doing genetic recombination so the spores can disperse, but those little doohickeys can snap off and also reproduce.
Wow. Oh, nice. Lobsters. Have you tasted this?
I haven't tasted it.
You should try a little nibble of the cap. Tell us what it tastes like.
Is this gonna kill him?
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad?
It's not great.
A little bit bitter.
It's a little bitter. It's not bad though.
Found some nice golden chanterelles. I already know what she has. I was right next to her when she found it. What did you find anything really cool out here?
Some cool stuff.
What is this?
Serums.
With the red pores?
Put it next to your head. Now make out. It's not. Ooh, that pink coral.
Rubro,
Rubro, yeah.
Really?
Probably.
Where's the rest of it?
Yeah. We got to see a picture.
Dude.
Zero camellias don't typically
have red pores.
Just don't have red pores.
Yeah. It's like a, loosely Satan's bolete, perhaps, right? Like, which is awesome. Dude!
Those are having a really good year.
Super cool. Wow.
That is really cool.
Good find. All right, everyone's heading back to the fairgrounds to process mushrooms, and we can look at some of the other cool finds today.
Yeah.
All right, we're all chilling, vouchering some specimens, basically filling out a voucher connected to the mushroom, connected to iNaturalist, and then they'll all get dried. Can you explain a little bit about what you got going on here?
I'm just pipetting out some buffer, which is going to be used to extract DNA from mushrooms.
Man, you got good eyes. Look at that. Damn.
Practice.
And so you'll put chunks of mushrooms essentially into these little things?
Ideally not chunks. With this, if you add too much, it can overwhelm the buffer. You really only need, in each of these tubes, about 1,000 cells. And cells are pretty small, so it really doesn't take much. Best is going to be tissue from the hymenium, and the hymenium is the where the spores are produced. Because as those spores are being produced, there's a lot of cells dividing, and there's a lot of DNA in those dividing cells.
So it's kind of like concentrated DNA in the gills, if you will.
Yep, in the gills or the pores or the teeth or wherever the spores are produced. So you'll select a mushroom, and you'll know what tube it's supposed to go into. You'll peel back the cellophane there, and what you want to do, this is really important, is try to find the fertile surface. Now this is an unopened dinostomy, so we're going to just have to poke in, just kind of jam in there. Maybe I'll jam it like a couple times. Now you can't see, but there's a bunch of DNA in there. And that's good that you can't see it, because if you can see like a lot of it, then it's probably too much. And we'll just open the corresponding tube and wiggle it around in there for a couple of seconds and close it. And then we'll put the label on the piece of paper that corresponds to that tube.
If it's too much material, what happens?
So the buffer here has some chemicals in it that stabilize the DNA from enzymes that destroy DNA, which are just in everything. So in these mushroom cells, when you break open the cells, you're going to release these enzymes, and they're going to immediately start breaking down DNA. Inside the buffer, there is a compound called EDTA, and it will hold on to the magnesium ions that enzyme needs to be functional. So it'll prevent that enzyme from being functional and breaking down DNA. So that's how it protects the DNA. If you overwhelm this with too much tissue, there's not going to be enough protective action from that EDTA, and the DNA destroying enzymes are just going to have their, have a feast and destroy all the DNA.
So last year we did 575 collections or so over the whole course of the time we were here, and we're already at 725. We're already up to 205 species according to iNaturalist, which is about where we got to during the whole length of the time last time too. So
Just from this one foray, this one?
well, we've also been out for 3 days.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
We went pretty hard. I mean, I have 144 of them, so.
Okay, so it was Graham time.
The truth comes out.
25, like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Good job, Graham.
Hey.
Thanks. Just finished up with the fungal diversity people. I'm gonna head out and poke around and look for some mushrooms. All right, came out to this campground. Maybe I'll just take a little look around the woods here. Some nice artist conchs right here, Ganoderma appellinatum. And we'll give it the old Mushroom Wonderland. There we go. Here's one of the notches where they would put the board, the spring boards, when they cut down these big trees back in the day. So kind of a sad reminder. This one is Caloboletus conifericola, a couple of really big bitter boletes growing right here. They have a little red on the bottom of the stipe and then kind of a cracked look on top of the cap. This forest is pretty cool, but a lot of activity, a lot of human activity in here and trails and stuff. And yeah, there's a lot of mushrooms, but not nearly anything like what's up there along the Elwha River. All right, that place was kind of cool, but I'm gonna head out of here now. All right, I got to the Airbnb. So nice, let's check it out. Ooh, this place is killer. All right, this ain't bad. This is gonna be my digs for the next few nights. I got a view of the downtown Port Angeles waterfront. This is leisure time after working on mushrooms.
That's right.
Come and work on more mushrooms. Day 2, the sun is rising in Port Angeles, and it's day 2 of the Fungal Diversity Survey at the Olympic Peninsula Fungi Festival. Let's go. Hey, so it's Friday morning, just getting up here in Port Angeles. Got William Padilla-Brown with me, my roommate this weekend. So we're gonna head up to the fairgrounds and see what's going on for the day. Look at, we got Sidnee Obersingleton showed up this weekend at OPFF. How you doing?
Pretty well, a little tired, but excited to get out.
And you're doing some dye workshops?
Oh yeah. We were able to get a full rainbow yesterday, and I'm looking forward to doing that again.
Yeah, there's a lot of mushrooms out here. Have you been up in this area? You were here last year,
Yeah, last year it was great. It seems a little drier this year, but there's actually already been more collections.
Yeah, there's a ton of mushrooms out here.
I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. It's good to see you here.
Yeah, you as well.
All right, look who I ran into here. Howard Sprouse of the Remediators. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Hello, world.
Yeah. Are you still really involved in the mushroom world?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Every day, 7 days a week this time of the year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And he does talks all about mycoremediation, so cleaning up man-made pollution with fungi, basically, right?
That's it. Fungi and their friends.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done a lot of fascinating work, kind of laid some groundwork for what's going on here with this fungal diversity survey and past work that you've done.
Yeah, we did. You know, we're all building on the backs of other people. That goes way back a long time ago.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
that's what my talk tomorrow is going to be, a history of mycology. And
oh, that's awesome.
The people who named the mushrooms and the mushrooms we love, so it should be pretty fascinating. So what are you going to be doing today?
Well, I think we'll be going out and participating in the Fungal Diversity Survey.
Yeah.
And checking things out, seeing what we can find.
Cool.
And bringing them home.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's always good to see you here.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Thanks, man. Look who I ran into here, Dr. Michael Bugh. Welcome to Port Angeles.
My pleasure.
Yeah, did you have a good trip up here?
Well, yeah, it's old times. This is where I started my mushroom hunting.
Awesome.
First ever collection of, and it was Ammonite. I'll call it Muscaria for the moment.
Yeah.
2 grocery bags of it.
Oh man, yeah.
My first big haul.
Are you gonna head out today and look for mushrooms?
You bet I'm gonna head out because he and I and Tom Odell worked on these surveys 40 years ago here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna return to some of those spots.
See if the mushrooms look the same.
See what I can remember from over 40 years ago.
Well, good to see you here.
Yeah,
awesome. We'll see you this weekend. Look who I ran into here. Larry Evans, the mushroom man, made it all the way out to Port Angeles. How you doing today?
Good, man.
Good.
It's great weather out here. I can't believe there's sunshine on the Olympic Peninsula. It
must
October.
be a
first, yeah.
Yeah, I know. And there's still a lot of mushrooms out, so we'll get to stay dry today. Are you gonna head out in the field today with everybody?
Yeah. We're actually supposed to head out here any minute. It should be good.
Haven't seen him since Telluride. If you caught that video, that was fun. But good to see you in the Northwest, and hope to see you around this weekend.
Cheers, my man.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks. Okay. And this is Mary. She's gonna be our truffle guide, and these are your dogs. This is a Moray.
Yeah, and River.
And River, and these are Legato Romanolos.
These are Legato Romanyoyos.
Yeah.
I love the Legatos because their hair looks like mine when I don't have it braided.
How long have they been truffling?
This one is been truffling for, this will be her 3rd season.
Oh wow,
Yep.
cool.
And then she is a newbie. I haven't trained her yet.
She's learning on the job.
She is really learning on the job, but she's a natural. She digs up a lot of truffles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes she goes after the little mice though.
If you ever want to send a sample, you could take some roots off of some of the saplings.
Oh yeah, you guys want to go right ahead.
All
So
right.
I did have to cut it up a little bit because this was from, but you can smell it.
Oh, I can smell it from here. Let's go check out this truffle hunt and see if we can find anything in the woods. Will's been making truffle burgers. Tell us a little about that.
Mr. Truth's popping up on the northeast right now. I'm willing to go anywhere, but we're doing this Mr. Truth pop-up. It's truffle burgers because we got to normalize the truffle, you know what I mean? Make truffles regular for regular people. Most people in the US don't know about truffles. They think it's some fancy, exclusive, unattainable thing. But when they realize that they can get it on something that's on a familiar format, that's amplifying the amount of people that are going to be able to interact with truffles, and that's what we want because we got more people farming truffles, we got more people foraging truffles, so we got to get people out there. There's a dooryard in Oregon Truffle Festival. Any freaking truffles when truffle hunting.
Go over the tray. And I kind of just try to give her a little bit of space. Well, she might be digging one up. You think? Yeah.
Now these black ones can be pretty deep, yeah?
Oh, she's got it. Here we go. Way to go, Rib! And then when you go out truffling, just make sure you try to put the forest floor back to what it looked like before. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be perfect, but that's their main food.
It is mature. Yeah, both of them are like
I just get so confused.
Here we go. Good,
Oh,
wow. Good girl. What a good girl. Yes. She's eating it. Oh, what?
Oh, she already had it
Oh man.
There we go. Good job, Rick.
Very nice. And this one, you can see the mycelium on it.
Yeah, so it's a little bit, because of this year right now and this part of the season, they're a little bit, that one's a little white on the inside, but that doesn't mean it's not like ripe. She's pulling them up because she's pulling up the smell. River will give you a fist bump if you ask her.
Oh, did you find one?
You get one?
Where is it? Show us.
There it is. Oh, she's eating it. Oh, she spit it out. Yep, here it is. It's a little tiny one. Good girl, Rick.
Yep, she saw it.
Good girl.
It looks like
Good girl.
looks like Oreos and cream to me. Ice cream inside, you know.
Yeah, so she found that's pretty small.
Yeah, look at this pretty mushroom that Will just found, the Stropharia ambigua. Have you ever seen this mushroom?
No, I thought it was an Amanita from the top, honestly.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a Vaginate group Amanita.
This used to be related to psilocybe. It kind of looks like a cubensis. You know?
Yeah, I can
Got
see
dark
the
spores like that.
I can see the Stropharia there. Do you know if this is edible?
It is edible, but I hear
Not
people say it
choice.
tastes like a pile of dead leaves.
Not choice.
Yeah.
Digging holes too.
Find when we go out towards Forks and we're looking for
I got a couple in my tackle box.
Let me see those. Let's get a little.
teeny tiny bits.
Not too bad.
So what do you do with them? Do you put them on your cereal? Do you have too many?
Yeah, you're standing on it. This is all stinging nettle. And your hands are in it, so you might feel it.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah. This is the shaggy parasol, and you'll notice it has this reddish orange stain when you damage the base. Anywhere you damage it, it's going to stain really bright orange. I think they're excellent. Yeah, great mushrooms. Good eye. Very pretty. Dogs did a good job. Let's head back to the fairgrounds. Look who pulls up, representing KPMS, a nice shirt. Look at that. Tina Marie Fox is rocking the Mushroom Wonderland.
Yes.
You getting all set up for the booth today?
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, I'll see you around.
All right, cheers. Favorite things to do is just with the butter.
Can we sample your cookies?
Oh, please eat them. I got them for you guys. And then,
That butter's pretty.
I want to eat the butter.
yeah, so that's just butter. It's not like anything special.
I mean,
I'll taste the truffle in it.
It's like a few more days to be
Oh, wow.
but
It works really good with the macaroons.
Oh, I can taste it.
The oil?
this one is, what's that white cheese?
Brie.
It's brie. That one I did infuse for the week.
All right, we reached the site where the old Elwha Dam was, the lower dam that they removed in 2011. So we're gonna have a look at what this used to look like. Yeah, that is a canyon. Holy crap. So up there you can see the line where the lake was. All the way, it filled this up and went around the canyon all the way up to Highway 101. This was all underwater, yeah. A rebar here from parts of the dam. More metal right there. So the dam spanned across this crazy canyon. Yeah, this place is incredible. I think what we came across here is a beautiful fruiting of Cantharellus formosus, or Pacific golden chanterelle.
That's nice.
They're a little dry, which is not bad. Like sometimes they're kind of waterlogged. Cool. I have a mesh bag in my backpack. We can throw these in.
Blessings.
There you go. Cantharellus formosus. It's a nice little fruiting. Here's a nice flush of turkey tails, Trametes versicolor, that we came across. What do you know about this mushroom?
I know that it has a special polysaccharide called polysaccharide crestin that is incredible at immunomodulation and has been utilized in a lot of cancer trials, and it's one of the reasons why turkey tail is one of the most researched medicinal mushrooms. So, yeah, harvest this one a little bit for a little winter medicine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, if I feel a sniffles coming on or something, I'll try to make some turkey tail tea. This is an incredible flush of them, just super hardy. Right here, trail side, we found I don't even know what it is anymore. Colibia nuda. Clitosobe nuda, yeah, Lepista nuda. It's gone by a lot of names recently, but this is the wood bluet. And this one's pretty pale. Some of them are extremely purple. And then here's a young one. Look at that, it's more lavender. That's pretty. But these are a popular edible all over the world, and you can culture them.
Yeah, I've grown them.
You've grown these?
Yeah, I've grown them in North Carolina and Pennsylvania.
Cool. All right, I'm collecting these bluets to try them out. Dang, William came across a nice flush of pleurotus, or oyster mushrooms.
A nice little bit of dinner here on my dinner on a log.
These are nice ones.
Yeah, they're beauties. I could smell them already frying up on the pan a little bit.
You like oyster mushrooms?
Fuck yeah, dude,
Yeah.
delicious.
One mushroom I kind of like cultivated as
Better than wild?
compared to wild because the worms just take over. But these are fresh and
Oh, they smell good too.
really pretty. Yeah, they smell like anise, right?
Wow, got a big fat one on the other side too.
Or the reishi mushroom. Look at, there's a couple here.
Beautiful lacquer.
And then a big one. Boom. Wow. Pretty medicinal. You ever grow reishi?
Yeah, I've grown plenty.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna take one for sculpture.
Yeah, for sure. Pretty. Nice little. Wow. Armillaria, or a honey mushroom. It's got that big ring and kind of like whiskers on top of the cap. See that? All right, I'm in downtown Port Angeles now. It's Friday night, going into this VIP dinner where Langdon Cook is going to talk, and we're going to get treated to some good food. So, all right, this place is nice.
Swanky.
Tonight I ran into Vale Patterson, somebody I've seen on Facebook forever. A really good mushroom idea. And you came all the way from Canada to be here, huh?
Yeah, I'm down from Salt Spring Island, and this is an awesome festival. I'm loving it. Everybody's learning together and
totally
at different levels, but everybody has something to contribute, right?
Yeah, well, it's good seeing you.
Yeah.
All right,
nice to meet you, buddy.
All right, got to the dinner, bumped into Langdon.
Good to see you, buddy.
Cook.
Yeah.
He's going to be doing the keynote talk tonight.
We're doing a
before
deep
dinner.
dive.
Awesome. What are you going to be talking about tonight?
Well, if you turn around and you can see the title there, Nature's Rubik's Cube. You remember a Rubik's Cube?
Yeah.
Right?
I could never figure it out.
All the little combinations?
Yeah.
I know mushroom hunting is kind of like that.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking all about mushrooms.
Mushrooms, cooking them, finding them, doing maybe a sort of a more holistic take on it, like taking a step back and thinking about nature in general.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Langdon's an amazing cook and chef. The Mushroom Hunters book just totally captivated me, and The Fat of the Land, and so always cool to see you talk. You're a great storyteller, so I'm looking forward to tonight.
All right, thank you, my friend.
Great
It's
seeing
good to
you.
be here.
Yeah.
And making up a big kind of pot of basically soy sauce, water, sake, and sugar, just traditional sukiyaki.
And it has an epigraph from John Cage, poet, composer.
Bûche. Amuse-bûche. The amuse-bûche. Wow, so this is lion's mane and hedgehog, shaved fennel, Asian pear, compressed delicata squash.
The squash don't look that compressed to me.
Yeah. It's
chicories. Alright, so we got the
Saturday morning here in Port Angeles, and look at this sunrise. Wow. We're going to be trying out these delicious wood bluets this morning.
Yeah, I've eaten Eastern bluets, so this is going to be a nice little taste test of difference. Yeah. Tastes like nuts.
It's not bad. They're popular all over the world.
No, that would be good in a nice little mix, like a nice little stir fry.
A little crunchy. I'm going to try the third bite. A third bite means that I'm actually kind of liking them.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I might collect those in the future. They're good. This is our new roommate. Showed up last night, Drew Ryan. So we're all kicking it, having breakfast with lobster mushrooms, bluets, and truffles.
Truffle shavings.
Thanks, Will. All right.
Yeah. Dude,
that's nice and healthy too.
Try these out. So which truffle is this, and where's it from?
All right, so it's a really interesting one because it's the winter variation of the summer truffle. So common name Burgundy truffle, and some people say the Latin name is Tuber uncinnatum, but uncinnatum is synonymous with the stivum. They're the same mushroom, but they just appear at different times of the year. It's like so when it ripens in the summer, they call it estivum, but when it ripens in the winter, they call it uncinnatum. And as far as I know, there's no way to control that. But when it grows in the winter, it's more aromatic. So these are way stronger than they were in the summertime because the volatiles have to be able to be smelled when it's literally freezing cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're
and it's
stanky.
the whole house smells like it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've heard squirrels. Like 90% of squirrels' diet here in the Pacific Northwest is truffle. What a treat!
What do you think it smells like?
Sweet cream, almost.
I definitely get like alkane, solvent, all that in there. The melanosporum is definitely more on the solventy.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean the taste is like extremely nutty too.
Mm-hmm. But if there's candy cane, there's matsutake. So this plant is absolutely dependent for its existence on parasitizing the mycelium of this mushroom.
What was your name, buddy?
Bear Biskinski.
Bear? Oh, that's a cool
I'm a
name.
mushroom fan. I've been doing it here at the 2025 Fungi Festival.
You're
Seems
awesome.
like it's a slow one. Not many people. It's still pretty early.
It's first thing in the morning.
Yeah, I know. It's like 10%. My mom kicked me out of my table with my dad.
Oh yeah? What are you selling here?
I was selling like dried mushrooms.
And
with fungi
Ron's
resistance.
artwork, right?
Then we live in. What was our barn?
You're in the vendor
In
barn.
the middle one.
Okay. Well, I'll come see you at your booth.
Yeah, it's called the Fungi Resistance.
How old are you? 8?
8.
I knew it. Yeah. Cool.
That's
I have an 8-year-old daughter.
Yeah, I've saw.
You saw Leah? Yeah.
I found so many Rishis this year. It's like Goosey's was.
It was.
I found some lobster mushrooms. They were big. You know that pig's ear mushroom? It's
Yeah.
pink.
Yeah, it can be pink or violet.
Strange.
Yeah. Purple. What's your favorite mushroom to find?
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower. And you like eating mushrooms?
Yes.
Wow, you're one of the few kids that have a adult palate.
What's your favorite one to eat?
The cauliflower.
Yeah.
Cauliflower, yeah. It's
hard to
definitely
find.
one of my favorites. Well, it's great to meet you, Blair.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah. All right, bye. All right. Y'all have a good one. Yeah, I've been super cool getting to connect and hang out and make a little video and stuff. And I'll have to make it out to PA. And
Yo, for real.
Come
Come talk at Michael Fest next year. Are you already invited?
all right, going to Mycovest next year. All right, y'all hear that? Mushroom Wonderland coming to PA. Raining good now here at the Olympic Peninsula Fungi Festival, and I'm going to be getting out of here soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little overview of OPFF 2025, and we'll see you on the next episode. Much love, everyone. Peace out.